everybody, and welcome to Allsports Monday Night News Live. I'm Clark Ian, and alongside me is actually, for the time being today, he will be my co-analyst, Connor Lutz. And Lutz, just for the viewers out there, tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us a little bit about what you're doing in the future for football.
Well, Clark, thanks for having me on the show, first of all.
Thank you.
As many people know, I'll be attending the University of Delaware after playing at this fine institution, Delaware Valley High School. And I played tight end here. I'll be playing offensive line at Delaware, and I'm very excited.
Well, thank you very much for telling our viewers what you're going to do in the future. Now, let's talk some topics about football. Importantly today, and our topic for today is Jason Pierre-Paul, defensive end for the New York Giants. Will he be franchise tagged before the free agent deadline, or will he get a long-term deal?
Well, you know what, Clark? I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's a very good talent. I think his team realizes that, and I think they're going to need him in the future. And he'll probably come to their senses and he'll stay where he is.
You know, Connor, I think that Pierre-Paul, I think, is a really good athlete. He comes with a risk, though. I think he might be paid a long-term deal, not too long, probably 2-3 years, because I think the franchise tag, if you look at it, I think it's too much and too much risk that comes to the franchise tag. 1 year for $15 million, and I think that's a lot of money for even Jason Pierre-Paul. Our next topic for Monday Night News Live is we will talk a little bit about the NFL Combine and 40-yard dashes and what happened during the NFL Combine and who had some of the fastest speeds for wide receivers and D-backs. Importantly today, Train Ways from Michigan State, he's a corner. He had a 38-inch vertical, but most importantly, he had a 4.31 40. And what do you think in that essence is for his speed, and what does he think that is for scouts to believe?
Well, I think he's a very good player, and I don't know. Whatever team picks him up is going to be very lucky, Clark.
Now, do you think it's the speed? Do you think it's the cover ability? What do you think in Trey Waynes that could be the X factor for a team?
I'm not sure. I didn't really pay attention to him this year, but I know he's a very good player.
Well, if you look at the NFL scouting combine, you'll clearly see that this man is a very good corner, very fast corner, and might be taken in the first round of the draft.
Yeah, I mean, he very well could go in the first round of the draft.
Now, another important 40 from yesterday was, or I believe Saturday, was Kevin White. And Kevin White had a surprising combine. He had a 40-yard dash of 4.35, when most people thought that he would have a 4.49 40. Now, what do you think says to most scouts about Kevin White and his 40?
I think it surprised a lot of people, and it shows how hard he worked to get him up.
I believe so too. I think Kevin White might actually be taken before Amari Cooper. I think that combine helped him out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now our next topic here is that on BleacherReport.com, it said that Adrian Peterson had requested for a trade for the Cowboys. Now, do you think this is the best case scenario for the Cowboys, or do you think that they should re-sign their two top players from last year?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the best fit. You know?
I think it is better for them to trade for Peterson. Now, again, given if this happens, because I think if you look at it, they don't have to re-sign Murray. They can get a quality back just as a replacement. It's going to save them $10-15 million in cap, and it would be better news for Des Bryant because he could be re-signed.
I agree. You know, good pickup.
And then our next topic here on Allsports Monday Night News Live is it's very simple, and that is, who do you think next year will be the sleeper team in the NFL? Do you think it is one in the AFC East, one in the NFC East, or one in the NFC North.
I think the Texans are going to surprise the year next year.
I think next year, if you look at it, I think the division to be most improved next year is the AFC West. Most importantly, I think the Oakland Raiders, because if you look at it, the Oakland Raiders have about $70 million in cap space when free agency begins on the 10th. By the way, you can catch us on March 10th for our next special, the NFL free agency special, here on Allsports on this very same channel. But
and I'll see you then, because I got to get out of here. Thank you, Clark. Thanks for having me, Clark. It's been a pleasure. Take care of you.
And this has been Allsports Monday Night News Live. We'll see you next Monday night with Matt Wagner as our guest.